It's not hard to see how the contract between wolves and humans might have got started 15,000 years ago. Man stood for fireside warmth, security, and easy pickings. No change there then. And the dogs which evolved, in turn, could hunt for our food and stand guard over our goats.
On the other side, there's horses taking off, disturbed by a dingo's call. His call is loud and clear.
But once the wild dogs had come out of the cold and trusted us, what terrible biological tricks did we play on them? How did we get from Dinky the Dingo to Arthur, Mary and Tina? It's time to head home to find out. At a museum full of stuffed pet dogs and in the company of a rat catcher in Kent. To the Australian Aborigine, a wild dog is a sacred thing. And if you think about it, for many dog lovers in the West, it's not that much different. Here, it's events like crufts which draw the true believers. Hundreds of different breeds, thousands of different dogs. And yet there's barely a one that looks like a dingo or a wolf. And that's all down to us. In the past few hundred years, we've engineered and interfered, playing God with evolution. In Tring, there's a bizarre collection of taxidermy which makes all this so much clearer. In a corridor lined with stuffed family dogs, you can see how their shapes have been manipulated, and why.
All these hundreds of different breeds, are they all different because of man's tinkering with them?
Mostly, yes. Through trial and error, breeders discovered, and this is thousands and thousands of years ago, they would selectively allow certain individuals to survive because for some reason they were good for us. The cuddliest, the little ones, because they were comforting. The fast ones, we accentuated natural potentials. The Saluki is thousands of years old, really? And that's a product of our intervention. Those long legs, the thick muscle, gradually they created an animal that could run faster than most other animals. Here we've got a basset, short legs. With this type of dog, the basset, was a ground scenting or even an air scenting dog that didn't run fast. So if you're a hunter and you're hunting on foot, this is the dog to go hunting with.
I get it.
And it takes a very short period of time. In fact, it takes no more than 7 generations
really?
To change the form of a dog.
Really?
So we've exaggerated certain characteristics. Aggression in terriers. Terriers are much more aggressive than the wolf. If they see anything, they'll kill it. A wolf will kill it only if it's hungry.
Right.
But terriers have exaggerated aggression.
Anybody watching this will go, throw their terrier off their lap.
I wonder how many proud owners of a pet terrier realise they were originally designed by man as a miniature killing machine. We didn't put the killer instinct there, though. We merely enhanced the inner wolf. And that inner wolf still lurks there today. Down on a farm, on a wet afternoon in Kent, you can see what I mean.
Hi.
Morning.
Hi.
I've come to meet farmer Andy Crow, who's invited Johnny Stowell and his 3 Jack Russells to deal with a little infestation problem.
Hello, hello. Hello, who's this?
That's Mitch. Scruffy. Scruffy for obvious reasons. And Stan.
Lovely. So ratting. How much ratting sort of still goes? Is there a confederation of ratters or a newsletter or?
Well, I haven't heard of a newsletter.
Oh, right,
I'm sure it goes on
all over
throughout
the
the
place.
country. Yeah. Basically, if you've got rats, nobody wants them.
Sure.
Like in this situation here, you've got a load of feed, and they lost half the feed to rats.
No, half of it.
Half of that pallet full of feed has gone to rats.
Wow.
So it's
And it's legal and everything, isn't it?
yeah.
It's not just pest control,
vermin,
is it?
so,
Yeah.
so,
Do you think as people collect the different pets together, perhaps there's some clash of interest over Jack Russell might eat a hamster or a pet? People have pet rats, don't they, all the time?
Oh yeah, this one, my daughter's gerbil.
Really?
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
Supposedly living in harmony in the house until he got out the cage. My gerbil. But no, they can't. It's just inbred.
No
You can't
amount of
breed it.
training is going to stop that.
I wouldn't have thought so. It's just the nature of the dog. And something little and furry, they're going to kill them.
Yeah.
Right, Andy, I'll send you
Come on,
your
yeah,
machine, I'm afraid.
let's do it.
I'll go and get the machine.
All right, you do that.
Go on, stand here somewhere out the way.
As each hay bale is removed, the rats begin to panic and the dogs go into action.
Sit down.
I saw a rat! God almighty. It came right for me.
You go stand. Scruff, leave it now. Scruff.
Wow, that was fast and furious, wasn't it?
Scruff, leave it
I
now.
got scared. Where do they? How do they kill them quickly, don't they?
Yeah.
What do they
How
bite?
do you know from the distance you were standing?
Just as I was running, I could see.
Go about the corner of your eye.
What do they do? Bite them in the neck?
They just pick them up and shake them, basically. Once they've been bitten a couple of times, they realise that they've got to kill them quickly. You're in a state of shock.
Huh?
You're in a state
Well,
of shock.
I've never seen anything like that.
There was, yeah,
God, it was so.
more dogs, more rats.
Yeah, they're fast.
Yeah.
Another hay bale, more rats.
Good. Another one for stand under the... Oh, yeah.
He got away. It's strange because I find that watching anything's life being extinguished is moving, but at the same time they're just so happy about it, and it's such a sort of game to them or a sport, and they're so business-like about it that I have mixed feelings about it. Such an idiot because I still think the dogs are sweet. Well, they are.
They're not being pressurised to do it. It's
No,
just, it's
no.
just,
It's what they
there.
do.
It's there in the dog. and
Yeah.
You can't take it out.
I must admit, I did see one small young one sort of sneak and get away, and I thought, well, that's it, you run.
What's at work here is pure instinct. Dogs hunting in a pack, just like at Yellowstone. Dogs which don't need to be taught how to kill. And yet dogs engineered meticulously by us to be quick, small and relentless. There's a very fine line between all our family dogs and their wild cousins out there in the mountains and forests. And to understand why they do what they do, it's incredibly important to remember where they originally came from.
But I wonder why the relationship between dogs and us has endured for so long. And who do you think gets the most out of the deal, them or us? And now I know where they came from. I want to know where the 1.2 million dogs born since yesterday are actually going.
Next time, to find the answers to those questions, I'll be meeting more amazing dogs. The search dog that saves me from a wintry tomb.
Dig him out!
Good girl.
The sheepdog that wants to kill sheep.
I've got to let his sheep I don't want.
And the ancient African dogs on the brink of extinction.
Sorry, fella, it seems very undignified.
Tomorrow morning, join Frank Mitchell on U105 for some great chat, music and good all-round entertainment. That's tomorrow morning from 9. Back to tonight, and here on UTV in just over a quarter of an hour, you can enjoy more clips from the wacky world of global television on Tarrant on TV. That's at just after 10:15. Right after the national and world news from ITN, coming up next.